Hello, Randy here playing Farming Simulator 22, and welcome back to the Upper Mississippi River Valley here, driving our brand new, oh boy, I just got in the crops there, driving our brand new tractor. Here we got a John Deere 9570 RX. I don't believe I asked you folks what tractor I should get, so I left that to my discretion here. And I mean, of course, you folks expect anything different? I mean, I did look at some different tractors of them, but it's like, nope, this just the best one right here. Well, I guess you go 9620, but I mean, as far as like 9RX goes here, you know, right? Just can't get any better than that one. So, picked up a John Deere 9RX, and then for a grain cart, I kind of went through a couple different grain carts, like, oh boy, which one should we get here? And I forget in the comments here too. I know you folks had a couple of suggestions here as well, but I decided, you know what? Let's go with the Demco. Haven't used that one very much, so we got a Demco 1300. It is definitely not the largest of grain carts in the game here, but still 1300 bushels. That is a good-sized grain cart, right? And we're continuing on with the wheat harvest here as well. This episode, again, we got 2 fields of wheat, a field of oats, and then once we're done with harvest, everyone, we want to turn these fields back around as quickly as possible and plant them in soybeans. So, yes, we've got a very, very busy couple of days coming up here as far as in-game days go anyway. And as far as the videos go too, hopefully, right? So, finish unloading here. We'll continue on harvesting and, oh, let's see. Can I set this up? I don't know if I can get this set up with auto drive or not, because I do not really officially have like a course for this. I want to put them in that mode, right? Yes. And then 48 actually, yeah, that part is actually right. But then what do I set for an unload point? See, I'm not going to have an unload point, Evan, and I think... See, you remember, like, if you try to do this, Evan, this is bad things. Bad things happen if you do this, but I could be wrong. We'll find out. Make sure we set this to field 48 as well. There we go. Okay, well, we'll see what happens. Like I said, that might be a bad thing doing that there. 9570 cannot calculate. Okay, I'm not sure why you can't calculate a path. We don't need to be unloaded at the moment anyway. Does that mean you actually stop too? Probably does, doesn't it? Okay, yeah, it does mean he stopped. You can see the no driver found. It means he stopped over there. Wow, that did not take long, did it? Again, the auto drive route I'm using is not an auto drive route I designed or built or recorded at all. This is one I simply downloaded online. And for those of you who have not seen that before, you can like share your auto drive route. You just share the auto drive config file. And that's essentially what I did with this one. Someone built this and shared their auto drive config routes. The auto drive guy on YouTube, by the way. So big thanks to that individual for taking the time to set up and record this route. Seems like he did a pretty good job of it for the most part. I haven't had any like really major issues with this auto drive route. The only thing that is kind of sort of lacking from this auto drive route is like field entrances and approaches and stuff like that. So the auto drive route will get you to the field, like the road location for the field. I should probably specify that. The road location for the field, and that is it. So that's as far as it will get you. So if you're doing like grain carts and stuff like that, not maybe the most useful. Which obviously now that we have a grain cart one, yeah, might want to maybe look into doing something different here. And a reminder again, if you want to check out the auto drive route I am using, there is a link down below in the description of this video for that, by the way, along with a download link for the map too. If you haven't already checked the map out, highly recommend doing so. Now working our way around the headland here of this field. And we are dropping straw here as well, by the way. Oh, that's just another step that's going to get added, isn't it? Yes. So if we're going to bale this straw one, then I'm going to have to bale it and then make sure I move it off the field, or maybe just straight up sell it. It's not the best time to sell straw. Again, that is in January. And you folks act surprised by this? Yeah, no. January seems to be the most popular selling time for most stuff, with the exception of the soybeans, which we have sold here, of course, by the way. So for those who've seen last episode, we sold the soybeans. Those are gone. Made, a nice, tiny little sum off those. I'm not going to complain about that at all. Even with the equipment we just bought, and we're still sitting at $3.7 million here. And I know, hopefully we get to some comments here a little bit later this episode when someone was saying I should just spend it all on equipment. Another combine would probably be nice here. I'm probably not going to do it here this time, but maybe in the future having another John Deere X9. If you remember, we did start this series off with another combine, but we ended up selling it here last year in the game so we could actually buy the large field, a field 43, 42, 40, whatever. Yeah, whatever the large one. 42 is the large one, right? 42, yes. So we had sold the combine so we could afford that field. A questionable decision to some extent, I suppose, maybe, Evan, but if I remember correctly, I don't think we could afford the field without selling it. So, and our loan was maxed out. So it's not like we really had much of a choice. It's either not buy the field or sell the combine and buy the field. Which again, given how much money we made here this last season, Evan, I think that was the right choice here, right? We definitely did quite well, I would say, for last year in the game here. Oh, and we are full again. Oh, that's right. Yeah, the grain cart is off, isn't he? If I turn him back on, will he? Probably not. And you know what? I don't feel like even waiting. We'll just we'll go unload ourselves here. Making me do everything. Gotta drive the combine. I gotta drive the grain cart, and then I probably gotta drive. Well, technically, I can have auto drive the truck. Yet, speaking of which, I do have the trucks parked up here alongside the edge of the field. Wow, 37% full already. Might need another larger grain cart here fairly soon. And here I thought 1,300 bushels would be more than enough. I knew I should have went with a 2,500 bushel one. I'm in a grain cart that's what? Literally almost twice the size of this one. Demco 1,300. Wow, big cart. And then you go to the, is it Brent? Is the Brent? Yeah, I think Brent's the one that makes the 2596, the Brent Avalanche. 2596, that is basically 2,600 bushels. So literally twice the size of this one, everyone. Twice the size. Oh my goodness. And just a reminder while we're on loan here, if you haven't already clicked the subscribe button, Evan, don't forget to do so. Always very much appreciated. And of course, once you are subscribed, make sure you turn on your notifications as well. That way you get notified of the latest, greatest Upper Mississippi River episode. And then don't forget to give the video a thumbs up too. Also very much appreciated. Oh, let's see. Are we done unloading yet? Not quite. Almost. There we go. Suppose I could try turning auto drive back on here again, seeing what would happen. Let's just see what's what'll happen here. We're not expecting a whole lot here, because again, I don't think I can run the same waypoint as both the target location and the unload location. Well, he is moving. I'm not sure where he's going, but he's going somewhere. Yeah, and you can see both trucks sitting up here. The waypoint for this field, by the way, is up on the road up here. And this field actually might not be too bad. Well, here's the problem. I keep looking at this if I was to set up an auto drive course for this field, and the same goes for most of the other fields here too, where would I put it? Because I need room for the trucks to park. I need room for the grain cart to come in and unload. I need room for all of that stuff to turn around. I don't know, I don't know. And mind you, we do have a fairly good-sized piece of grass here we can turn around on, but still, probably not enough for, you know, grain cart and truck. And I got to say then, too, Evan, that this field is probably one of the more generous ones compared to, say, 44, 45. Not sure where that grain cart's going. Very easy. Just like literally driving in the ditch. No idea. Yeah, we'll maybe worry about that once we are filled up here again. Speaking of which, we'll just go ahead and do another headland pass around the field here. And at some point, I'll probably set this up on course play and let course play finish the field. Nice thing is if I have the combine running on course play, then when it comes time to baling, I can have the baler follow the exact same course play course. Okay, I was going to try to drive in the cab, but no. I think for the headland here, I'm going to have to probably be on the outside view. When you got a 50-foot header and you're trying to follow that edge there, a little bit hard from in the cab. Much, much easier to see it from third-person view here. Try not to miss anything, of course, right? Looks like our yield is doing pretty good here so far. Other than maybe the one section back there, it looked like it was yielding better. It looks like the rest is all about the same from what I've seen. So if you check our yield map here. Oh, there it was. Went past it there. Yeah, like I said, you can see this section here is turning green. I'm not sure. I don't know why that was yellow before. That's kind of weird because it looks like it should have been green last year too. And actually, you know what? Looking at this section, it looks like it's just a little bit worse. I don't know why that is. Oh, it looks like the field is in perfect condition from what I'm seeing. Although, if you look over here, it looks like... Oh, actually, really? I thought we would need a line, but maybe not. Might have to check the remainder of the field there. Nope, autosave happening in about 5 seconds. Batten down the hatches. They cover. Game leg incoming in 1-0. Yeah, there it goes. I was thinking maybe when I first updated that mod, maybe they had improved the speed at which it autosave, but I don't think so. I mean, it still lags pretty good when it autosave. Just the way the game is, right, everyone? Wow. I don't know who harvested this one, but here, but look at that nice straight line. That is impressive. Must not have been me driving there. That's all I can say. Oh, and I gotta say, it is fun watching the header here contour through the ground. Everyone, you notice the angle at which the combine is at versus the angle of the header. Both wings of the header, I should mention. Oh boy, missed a section there. But don't worry, we'll take care of that here. Just by driving over it. Actually, wow. That really didn't do a whole lot. Okay, I'm surprised. Thought that would have done more to it by driving over it. Come on, crop destruction is supposed to be on here. No, actually, crop destruction is on. Oh, and we are full. Wow, that did not make it very far. Oh, speaking of being full, where did the grain cart tractor go? Good question, actually. Oh, he's just up on the field here. Ah, yes. That's why I didn't see him. I think he's trying to actually unload up here. Yeah, we're going to have to back up here a little bit. This is probably where the field 48 waypoint is, I bet. And wow, I am doing a horrible job backing up here. Close your eyes, Evan. Close your eyes. This is embarrassing. There we go. Now we're better. Okay, now you can open your eyes again, Evan. There we go. Much better. Should we unload this first? You know what? That might be a good idea because we're not going to unload the combine completely otherwise. Put the pipe out here a minute, and I should probably go open up the tarps here on both of these trucks. Oh, that pipe sticks out nice and far. I like that one. And as a reminder here for the trucks I'm using, that one, I am using the single hopper bottom trucks here. Ah, there it is. Okay. I always get that wrong, Evan. Again, some equipment, everyone uses the N key, and some equipment, these use the N key, by the way. And then some uses the Z key. Again, I don't know why mod authors mix that up. When N key is supposed to be what it is, but a little pet peeve of mine there, I suppose. That grain looks kind of weird. You zoom in, then it like, huh. Strange. But yeah, again, like I was saying, I'm using the single hopper bottoms here. These are a little bit more course play and auto drive friendly. At least in my experience, Evan, I've never had much luck here with multiple hoppers, multiple trailers with auto drive. Again, I know some of you folks out there claim it works just fine. I don't know. Never quite got the whole working great part of one. So again, if you're using auto drive, I highly recommend getting these mods. These are on the official Farming Simulator mod hub, by the way. They are the Lizard hopper bottoms. And under those, there is an option for a single hopper. That's a good hill to stop on there. Yeah, I'd hate to have to stop on that hill in real life and unload. You probably, in real life, you probably just back down around here and get a little bit more to the flatter section, to be honest. Anyway, with that being said, let's go head over to the comment section here, see what you folks had to say here from the last episode or episodes. Hetro is saying, good video. Hey, thank you very much for that. I would sell 140 pigs from each age group. Then next cycle, sell the 100 oldest pigs. That would give you 300 pigs. Trying to keep the older pigs for 2 to 3 years. Still not sure how the math would work. I've kind of like done the numbers in my head a couple times, and I'm just not seeing how those numbers on the pigs work out. You know, the only thing I can really think to do, Owen, is just go back to look at our pigs here real quick a minute. So every time they reproduce, so not sure why they're at 90%. These are 0 months. Okay. Oh, so when it gets time here for these pigs to reproduce, I should probably sell these. I think that's what I'm thinking anyway. That seems like something that would make sense in my mind anyway. So I just got to keep an eye on that. And that way you keep the pigs a little bit younger as well. Again, younger pigs don't eat as much feed, so less feed. They do sell for a little bit less. I don't know. We'll see once, everyone. We will have to see once. Yes, here's the comment I was mentioning here a few moments ago. Sean was saying, don't pay any of the loan back yet and get as much equipment as possible. I'm not sure what equipment he thinks I need to get, but well, I probably in the rest of the comment here. It says, pay off your loan in full after you sell your crops in January because you have both drying corn, get more money, 3 fields of corn. Yeah, he goes off, lists some other stuff. He says you're going to make close to $5 million That is just for January. You're going to make way more off the soybeans on top of everything else. That is probably true. Maybe true. I don't know. Maybe we can make 5 million. It'll be close, that one. I'm sure once we sell the soybeans, we will probably most likely top the 5 million. But I don't think we even quite made 5 million this time around either, did we? I don't know. Maybe we did. Between selling the bales, selling all the crops, and then, of course, selling the soybeans here in this month of July. Yeah, we might have come close to 5 million. Hard to say. He was also saying you should get a new harvester. Actually, something we were mentioning here a few moments ago. You should get a new harvester, new heads. I said you should get 2 or 3 big John Deere quad tractors. Oh, wow. I'm liking where you're going with this one there, Sean. Get 2 or 3 of the big quad tractors. I think you also should trade in your grain trailers and get bigger trailers. Not sure about that one, because the grain trailers we have now, I mean, it don't really get any bigger than those, everyone. I mean, I guess you could go with something like a Super B or a double trailer. And when I say double trailer, I'm talking like pull two trailers. But usually the double trailers, Super Bs, they don't necessarily hold that much more. Plus, then you got to deal with multiple hoppers and auto drive, and of course, dealing with multiple hoppers. And I think we're definitely going to be sticking with the trailers we have now. And in fact, everyone, unless a better trailer comes out, this is probably the trailer I'm going to use for the remainder of Farming Simulator 22. Because again, if I'm going to use auto drive, that's the trailer you need to use, Evan. I'm not sure what else to say about that. Like, it's auto drive and course play friendly. Now, if I'm not using course play and or auto drive, then maybe we have options for other trailers, but all the way back up to 85% full here again. Oh, we're going to have to unload basically about 2 to 3 times just going around the field each time. Nothing wrong with that, I guess, right? Would be nice just to like open the pipe and have auto drive turned on there and have auto drive come and load us, but okay, back to grabbing the grain cart here again. And once we unload with the combine here again, that means we can pretty much just effectively go unload the grain cart again. Again, the grain cart's not quite full, everyone. What we need here is like it'll be a 14, maybe 1500 bushel. I'm not sure exactly which one. We need just a little bit larger grain cart, everyone. Like, maybe put some boards up along the side here or something. Something that holds just a little bit more so we can like unload the combine 3 times instead of twice. Oh, well. Something that I find interesting about this grain cart, by the way, is the fact that it is a single axle wheeled grain cart. Single axle. I find that actually kind of impressive for this size of grain cart here. Only a single axle. I mean, mind you, it looks like it's a good sized tire, but still. 1,300 bushels on a single axle. Yeah, I want to be careful I don't pull forward too much here. I'll get into the crop and start destroying it. So that's right at about our limit right there. Oh, the grain cart really looks like it starts filling up. And speaking of filling up, by the way, I am definitely not doing this correct. I mean, you don't really want to fill up the back end of your grain cart without filling up the front end here first. And there is a very, very good reason for that in real life, everyone. if you're to fill up just the back, especially on one like this here with a single axle. So if you fill up the back end of your grain cart oven, this axle here acts like a pivot joint, and all your weight is in the back. So that means this part of the grain cart is going to want to go down, which in turn means the front end is going to want to go up. Yeah, not necessarily a great thing happening. Now, mind you, this 9620RX might not notice it too much, but it is definitely going to be putting some lift on that back axle of that tractor. So yeah, if anything, you probably preferably want a little bit more up front and a little bit less in the back. Well, we just got to finish up the straight shot here, but then we'll be almost done with the second headland here on this field. And I think that should be sufficient for headlands here. We can start going up and down. In fact, I think we're going to start setting up the GPS right now here in a minute. Do I dare line it up with this edge, or should I move it out a little bit? I guess we'll find out. Let's get this set up here first a minute. And we are looking at, oh, actually, you know what? I think it's 90 degrees, right? Auto with that. Oh, it actually is 0. Okay. And auto with that again. There we go. There is, again, a key binding assigned by the GPS, or sorry, not GPS, GS mod. I always call it GPS. It's technically GS. I'm the GS mod. That is Alt-R, but that for some reason does not work for me. That, what was that again? Oh yeah, that brings up the NVIDIA performance overlay. That's why. I don't know if that shows up. No, that does not show up for you folks. Let's see. GPU utilization running at about 45%. CPU is at 10. 7.4 millisecond render latency. The 99% FPS is 30. Current FPS is only 50. Wow, really? Yeah. Interesting. 4K map probably has something to do with that, if I had to guess. Now we're to the fun part here, if you ask me. I've got the headlands almost done. Almost. I mean, gotta finish this a little bit here. But then we just start going up and down the field. I really like move the forcibly out of the way here so I can see that auto-save thing better. I miss it half the time because it's behind the course play window here. Yeah, we'll just move that over there. Does that work? Maybe? Well, I've been looking at time here. I think with that, we're going to wrap up this episode here. Finished up the headlands. I will continue harvesting off camera here. We'll see once how far we get. More likely we'll be coming back up next episode and doing some more harvesting here, either wheat or oats. So again, thanks for watching. If you folks have any comments and or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, thanks for watching. Until next time.